Welcome to pre-market update. This is Tuesday and May 6th, and we'll start with Bitcoin today. You can see Bitcoin is down 0.92%. This is live market, and we're in this green buy zone. All right, this is where you want to be buying Bitcoin. You don't want to be shorting. This is only for day trading. So you can see it's right now in an area where it could bounce any moment, and from where it is right now to the top, first red line is around 1.25% away, second is 1.6, and third is 2% away. So around above 95,000 to 95,800, this is the area of resistance. So this is only for today's trade. This morning a bounce is expected around 2%, and look to buy that bounce. All right, Ethereum is also same thing here in the buy zone, and above 1830 there is a possibility of a resistance which is higher, 3.39%. So Ethereum can go up to 5% higher if Bitcoin bounces. Now this is 8:30 a.m. Eastern, so make sure these keep changing, the standard deviation. So plan accordingly. All right. And just quickly looking at other indices, all the indices are in the buy zone. You can see S&P 500 is also in the buy zone. Nasdaq is also in the buy zone. This is Dow Jones touching buy zone, and then Russell also touching buy zone. This is where you should not be looking to short, looking to buy at the open, because you can see market is going to be gapped down in the morning, and probably they're going to start picking up as soon as market open. The bulls will be looking to buy the dip. All right, let's look at other charts, guys. Guys, please hit the like button as I'm reviewing other charts. I really appreciate that. This is S&P 500 point of control. You can see it could come all the way down to 55.71. There's a nice support here and then point of control here. And on the other side, if they want to pump, they can regain 56.56, and then above that 56.68, and then previous here on the left side, more point of controls are up to 5800. So keep that in mind. We could rally up to 5800 if they really want to do that. All right, so in terms of daily chart, let's look at Bitcoin first. And you can see Bitcoin is flagging, still flagging. Worst case, they could bring it down. This is daily chart. Worst case, they can, like, you can see this resistance here. If I draw from the back here, this whole area, you can see above here, which is around 91,000 to 88,000. This is in terms of daily chart. They could bring it back down. We did a breakout. They could be coming for a back test, and then they could pump it higher. So that's my base case on Bitcoin. So let me draw a path. So it looks like they want to bring it down, and then they're going to go to a new high above 102K, or even higher, to a new all-time high. That's what I think is going to happen. We'll wait and watch. In terms of cycle analysis, SPX, this is what's happening right now. Got a 9-count sell signal yesterday. Going in this declining phase, there's a gap here, right here around 55.84. I think that's already filled. Actually, this pre-market, you can see we're very close to gap fill. That's what they're doing. They'll be filling this gap today. So this gap is already filled now, and that's where these moving averages are coming to. So they could find support here. Worst case, the pullback could be as deep as this gap here, which is around 52, 5300, and then they go higher. So two cases, a pullback is done now, or they're going to go make it deep and then go to new all-time high. So who knows, right, which way it's going to go. But look to buy this dip. This could be very shallow dip like today, and then could also go higher. So keep an eye on these gaps. On SPY, like I said, opening near gap fill 556. Worst case, we could go up to 527. NDX, Nasdaq, similar story. There's a gap here around 19642. So let's look at triple Qs. Again, they're trying to fill that gap, very close to this gap fill. Same thing here. They can either fill this gap, or they can go deeper, scare everybody, and fill this bigger gap, and then go higher too. So keep that in mind. So regardless of which way to go, their top gaps. Oh yeah, let me show you gaps on SPX. You can see there's a gap here around 58.27, and then previous all-time high also has a gap around 61.34. So just if you can withstand this pullback, just keep holding, because we're gonna eventually get a massive rally up. And what else is happening? Let's look at live chart. We got a 9-count sell signal yesterday. Now you can see on the live market back testing this. Nasdaq also trying to back test this breakout. Dow Jones also little weaker, getting a 9-count sell signal today. Russell also little weaker than other indices. Apple, Again, Apple has a gap around 193, so worst case they could go fill this gap, and probably they're gonna go this and then go higher because there are no more gaps left, and all the gaps to the top side are left. Or they could just, this is it, like they can open market and then start pumping right away. We'll wait and watch. Tesla a little weaker too. Again, there are multiple gaps here, so you can take a screenshot of which gaps to fill first. Netflix was down a little bit yesterday, again, but open on a gap down. The gap is still not filled. Google was above all moving averages, but now today filling the gap. You can see this dotted green line. Meta also a little weaker today, but again, as long as over 200 moving average, all is good. Amazon again also filling the gap. Microsoft 9 count sell signal could flag here. This gap is still not filled, just keep that in mind. 442 CrowdStrike was also very bullish, gave a lot of momentum back end of day. ServiceNow still has a lot of upside left. AVGO down 1.8%, trying to fill some of these gaps. NVDA also trying to fill some of these gaps. There's a gap around 108, keep that in mind. Other indices, Toronto Stock Exchange, little cooler. Again, multiple gaps up, multiple down. Hang Seng Index already filling this gap, so you can delete this. Now going for another gap fill around 23.021. Bond market is a bit weaker, maybe coming for this gap fill here around 113. TLT, again, you can take a screenshot, could go lower and then go higher, or could go higher, who knows. XLK coming for a gap fill as well. In terms of commodities, oil finally picking up a bit. Let's see if it can go all the way, or this is just dead cat bounce. Who knows? We'll see. Natural gas taking a little breather. Gold just keeps ripping higher after a pullback. Silver is also following gold. Copper will follow gold. Sugar is in a nice buy area here. This is a buy zone, accumulation zone, in my opinion. You can see wheat also above this white trend line, holding it nicely. Corn weak, interesting, but about 200 EMA, this light blue line. Dollar is again weaker, that's helping gold. Dollar is getting rejected on this white yellow box time and time again. Gold miner gap up, again gap up, trying to fill some of these gaps which were left when they were going down. Palantir was down after earnings. Had a nice earning, but down, opening on a gap down. Multiple gaps here around 90s. Maybe good area to buy if it reaches there. Shopify also a little pullback, nothing interesting here. AMD also trying for a breakout. UNH finally green yesterday. Let's see if it can continue momentum. Immediate gap is around 423. Oil stocks were down yesterday because of oil was down. There's a gap here around 27 on CNK. Maybe they're trying to fill that before they go higher. We'll wait and watch. Other than that, nothing else too interesting I see here. If there are any particular stocks you want me to review, please put a comment with the stock name and I will take a look. So VIX getting a 9 count SPY signal. I was telling you guys be careful here. And VIX is showing the effect of 9 count SPY signal now bouncing. Every time you get that, it bounces massively. You can see 7 counts bounce, 7, 8 bounce, 7 bounce. This is a very reliable indicator on VIX. So be careful. Let's see how far this bounce is going to be, and then probably that's where VIX stops, and then probably it's going to be lower high. Then we go lower. Let's see how far this dump goes. We'll wait and watch. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Hit the like button on your way out, and if you're interested in knowing these levels and trade with me, join my Discord channel, link in the description, and let me know your username when you join so I can move you to members only group where I share stocks I buy and their zones. All right, take care. Bye.